Alrighty. We gonna give it a few minutes. Let people trickle in. Should probably restart. Heyo, how's it going? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Alright, there is no item shop here, so I just gotta go. Thank you. Got it at Comic-Con. Welcome to the stream. This is part of my ongoing retrospective of the Final Fantasy series. Once I finish this game, I will move on to the next. We are currently on our way to defeat the last of the elemental demons. Same. Easily a defining game series when I was younger. Ah. See, I only did that with the games where the characters didn't have defined names. Otherwise, I just left them alone. Ah, that's where I parked the airship. Probably not where I'm supposed to go, though, since the desert's to our left. Okay, ow, what the hell was that? Nope, this current party is named after my sister and a few close friends. I'm not even gonna bother with hacking away at these ones. I'm gonna need these things to stop doing so much fucking damage. My favorite? That's a tough question. Because there's, like, my favorites for nostalgic reasons, and then there's my favorites because they're actually the best. Nostalgia says 7, because that was the first one I ever played. But my favorite overall games in the series are 8 and 9. But my favorite protagonist comes from 4. My favorite villain comes from 6 as well. Well, I mean, to an extent that was true back in the day. There wasn't any voice acting until 10, but now that's become the standard, even when they remake games. Don't get me started on the remake for 4. That one had several members of Critical Role in it. Yeah, in the Nintendo DS remake of Final Fantasy IV, Prince Edward the Bard is voiced by Sam Riegel. Edge the Ninja is voiced by Taliesin Jaffe, and Kane Highwind is voiced by Liam O'Brien. Nine is just a masterpiece. I fucking love that game. And when you look at the actual story of the game, what they did was they looked at Final Fantasy III and said, nah, we could do that so much better. And then they did. It's gonna be a while before I get to that one, but I would love to get into that one. Alright, I can't wait to actually play that one on this channel. So, my sense of direction is fucking me over once again. I have no idea where I'm going. Oh shit, that sounds about right. What did I do this time? I forgot there's no inn here to heal up. Shit. I'm gonna be so beat up and mangled by the time I actually get to the dungeon. So what you're saying is... What you're saying is you got shook up so badly you had a religious crisis. That is rather unfortunate. Why are there winter wolves in a warm environment? It doesn't make any sense. Oh, not these things. Alright, let's focus them down. Hit them with the magics. Why do they hit so hard? Nothing else hits my party this hard at this level. This late in the game, I should feel like gods, but no. The fucking death turtles roll up. Beat the shit out of me. Okay, that's where I need to be. So where am I gonna land? Ah, right here. Cool. It was that easy. Alrighty. There we go, and I'm still gonna have at least some potions left over for the dungeon to come. Now, not you again! Ha! Get shit on. Okay. Why are they so hard to kill and they only drop one gil? That ain't even cool. Alright. On to my handy-dandy notebook, or guide, to find all of the treasure, because this is supposed to be a 100% run. Okay, so up and in the furthest ring is where we'll find the loot. I just realized those Black Knights are just reskinned versions of Garland from the beginning of the game. Too many enemies. Cole, nuke 'em. No. Aha! No. Why is it always Callum? Why is it always Callum that gets hit by that shit? Oh, we actually get... Okay. Where the gold needle's at. What's going on now is that once again Callum has been hit by a instant kill or petrification move because he's the only one they ever hit in this run. And I'm also in the dungeon. So now I am finding the treasure in the dungeon so I can make this a 100% run. Fucking vampires. Weren't you a boss earlier in this game? Now you're just mooks that show up en masse. Stop with the insta-kill moves. Ha! You missed. No. Okay, good. It's just a paralysis move. We're good. That's why I keep Galen the very back. Mostly I'm the one who gets my shit rocked. I either don't bring Gale with me, or Gale is all the way in the back. Got a better shield for Callum. And a Vorpal sword. Okay, well, let's see. Doesn't matter. Does Lucy get the Vorpal Sword? No, she doesn't. Oh no, it's the robots from... Yeah. I love doing Sky Islands and world building. And it might just be because I watched Castle in the Sky when I was younger, and the movie completely blew my mind. Healing Helm. Healing Helm. Cast heal when used. Which would be great if heal wasn't a meh spell to begin with. Nice. I've wanted to homebrew some of the iconic classes from Final Fantasy in D&D for a while. The one I most want to do, though, is the Dragoon, because Kane Highland's one of my favorite characters. Okay, how do you even do Blue Mage, though? Because, like, Blue Mage doesn't have a set number of spells, or a set skill set. It's all taking magic from your enemies, which can be real wonky in D&D. Especially if the given campaign you're running doesn't have you fight certain enemies, so you just wouldn't get certain abilities. Okay, second floor. Okay. That sounds awesome. I would love to be in that one. But with my current work schedule, like it's really hit and miss because some Mondays I have off, like today. I don't know whether or not I'm going to have next Monday off. And so that would really mess up any gaming schedule. Otherwise, I'd be all about that. Okay. I'd absolutely be down for that. So it's going to take a bit of planning for my character to make sure I'm not just going full Johnny Silverhand. Because I absolutely would. Um, Major character in the Cyberpunk Red series and the Cyberpunk 2077 video game, portrayed by Keanu Reeves, gives a big speech about how corporations and capitalism are evil and you need to burn everything. Also, definitely nuked a building that was run by a major corporation. As in, put a nuclear weapon in its elevator and then cut the cord to the elevator so it dropped. I killed the birds. Those are very mean birds. They are very evil birds. They all have one-hit kill moves, and they all always focus Callum. They are very mean birds. I get a little bit scared every time I see them pop up on the screen. Which is why I have Cole nuke them. I've heard of it. I haven't really watched anything or played it yet. Well, that is to be expected. It is a... Let's be frank. Square Enix games tend to not have good dialogue. Not just because of the translation, but because that's just how it is. Listen, I absolutely love Final Fantasy X. But by the gods, that dialogue is carried only by the talent of the voice actors, not by the writing. Again, that seems to be standard for Square Enix. I've played all the Kingdom Hearts games. I know what it is to have bad dialogue and an annoying protagonist. Doesn't mean the games weren't fun. Ooh, we got the hammer. We got Mjolnir. We got Mjolnir, so now Eivgar can actually contribute to... Nice. They just call it Thor's hammer, but like Thor's hammer has an actual name. It's Mjolnir. Alright, now I can go to configuration, set the cursor to memory, because Eivgar's just going to be absolutely spamming Thundara because it doesn't cost any MP when he uses it. Get zippity zipped. Also, new weapons for my sword wielders means, whoa, wait a minute. Wait a minute, Eivgar. Why? I have to go in and manually pick the... Okay. Even with cursor memory, got it. So those are some amazing weapon upgrades. Considering we're about to go into an even tougher dungeon at the top of this one. Indeed, I do still have to keep an eye on the HP of my team, because even though we are definitely strong, we're about to go into another dungeon, and I have to make sure we're all topped off before that happens. I ended up doing a lot of grinding early in the game to get a specific item. So we are very over-leveled in comparison to where we are in the game. Oh hey, that's a whole dragon. How about we get rid of it? Boom, two-shot. The final dungeon of this game is all dragons. Oops, all dragons. And they show up in big hordes, like 5 or 6 at a time. Nice. And maybe don't paralyze my heaviest damage dealers. Our friend left on a journey to the west. He took the warp cube and went to see our master. Yeah, I already got the warp cube, though. Yeah, I think this is a boss room, so I'm going to use the last of my potions and heal up for it. Psych, I also have high potions. And like that, we are completely healed up, and we don't even need to use any of Eivgar's MP. Now the dragon. One shot. Get dunked upon. Yep. Flying Fortress. Alright, let's check the map for that one. Which one was the entrance? Okay. So we've got treasure rooms, up, down, or not down, down, left, and right, and then up is the way out. Is that any better than what I've got? Not better than the Sunblade. It's not better than the Defender. Or is that a Black Wizard weapon? Nope. So it's just free gil when I need to sell something. Oh, it casts Scourge, but Scourge isn't really a good item, or a good spell at all. Don't you do it. Haha, you missed. Don't you do it. Ha, you missed again. It's always Callum that they target with those insta-kill moves. Get wrecked. Can't be that strong. You're only doing single digits worth of damage to the tank. You can't be that strong. You got taken out in melee combat by the Black Wizard. I'm always deeply unsettled by the designs of Naga. Like, all snake except for the head, which is human. It just... Ugh. I like snakes when they don't have a human head. It depends on the spider. Like, I see, apparently, a lot of people freak out when they see spiders in the house, but as long as they're not messing with me, I don't mess with them. But if I lived in Australia, it might be a different story altogether. That's awesome. Most spiders are. I've never actually been bit by a spider. Really, this is like the penultimate dungeon in the game, and you're giving me a basic bitch bog standard potion? Get out of here. Ooh. That sucks. I am sorry to hear that. That is... But why, though? I mean, yeah, I would, understandable reaction, I would say. I don't really have any bad experiences with hamsters, but I did have a couple when I was but a wee lad, and, yeah, they murdered each other. Like, it was a mutual kill. That is not what I've heard from any person I know who's had a rabbit. Second floor, there's... Okay. Then again, one of the people I knew who had rabbits had lived on a farm, and so their rabbits had, like, their own cordon in the barn. Oh, good. You didn't inflict poison upon that. You got one shot by the Black Wizard in melee. No worries. I apologize if you can hear the yelling. That do be my dog. Hey! I got the super medal, which means I get to make the super sword before I go into the final dungeons. Technically, when I complete this dungeon, I will be able to go into the final dungeon of the game. However, I'm gonna put that off because there are 4 super bonus dungeons in this version of the game that I will go to first. Do you mind? I'm picking up new armor for my wizards. No. Aha! You missed. No. Aha! You missed again. Get diddly dunked upon. Black and white robes. Okay, it has slightly worse evasion, but it casts, for no cost whatsoever, a really good spell. Oh, yeah. Cool. These characters can now directly contribute to support and... Sorry. They can now contribute directly to support and DPS without spending any MP. I no longer have to give a shit about MP until the boss fight. For me, it depends on the situation. Ooh. I haven't watched the second season yet. Oh. Huh. Okay. Incredibles. That makes a bit more sense. I haven't seen that one either. I've seen the first one, I haven't seen the second. Because I grew up in the days of Disney making sequels to everything, and they were all bad. Oh, yeah, that's not cool at all. I'd say they should know better, but it is, in fact, Netflix, and they probably don't. Understandable. Yeah, that's never fun. Right. Oh wow, there's in fact quite a bit on this floor. Okay. We're gonna go up first. No, we're not. Ah. Oh, okay. I did a dumb thing. I was supposed to go down. But because I have no sense of direction, I did the dumb thing. Oh, come on. We've been dodging poison needles this entire time, and the one who's supposed to be the best at dodging is the one that gets hit. It's okay. It's okay. Get healed up. Yeah, we are loaded with gil. Probably won't have to grind at all to buy the max level spells. Sure. I'm still gonna be running the stream though. Let me just... Heyo.
Hey.
Heyo.
How's it going?
Heyo.
How's it going?
Heyo.
Hold on, echo.
Yeah. I don't know how to remedy that, honestly. Probably if I had my headset, but my headset went missing. Hello.
Sting. Shit, why am I on my fucking computer? Shit, why am I on my fucking computer?
It's looping again. I think it's from my audio. So I would have to get my headphones. Testing. Sorry about that. I would be better equipped if I had my headset. That way the audio wouldn't be coming out of my speakers and into my microphone. Well, we got a ninja sword. Yeah, buddy. Damn it. Okay, we're going down. No, we're going to the right. Oh, that was the wrong spell. Alright, so what does the... I'm assuming it casts Protect. No, it just... That's disappointing. Alright, we are in the final stretch. Get fucked. Alright. There we go. Everybody's in tip-top shape. Bada bing. Alright. This one, we're just going up 2 rows and all the way over. 1 row. Zippity zap. Lightning should not be able to do that well against air elementals, but here we are. Then again, swords shouldn't be able to do jack shit against air elementals, so... Alright, is there anything on the 5th floor I should know about other than the boss? Nope. Onward to the boss room. Mind flayers. Mind flayers, you think you're worth shit? Oh, there's so much of this game that is, like, very clear that the devs at Square Enix were reading the recently published D&D First Edition Bestiary and then just copying it into this game. In fact, we're about to fight Tiamat. Granted, it's more mythologically accurate to the Sumerian Tiamat, but it does also have multiple heads. The Lich, Merilith, the Kraken. You have defeated 3 fiends and reached my lofty perch. More the better. May the image of Tiamat, the fiend of wind, be the last to burn in your eyes. Boss fight time. Alright, our 2 attackers are going to attack. We're going to cast invisibility on the entire party. We're going to cast haste on Callum to start with. Alright. Next, we are going to protect the entire party and haste on Lucy. Ow! That was painful. Alright. Heal everyone, please. And Cole, hit him with Flare. Poison. Oh no! Cole got wasted. Okay, okay. Full life on Cole, please. And then heal everyone. Please, just hit Tiamat with Flare once. Oh, ow. Boom. Did not kill, but damn if it isn't a cool looking spell. I mean, the spell names, the fact that the spell names are one of the only consistent things throughout all of the franchise is fantastic to me. I love it. Boom! We have defeated Tiamat. And nobody died permanently. We heal the Crystal of Wind, and technically speaking, we could go to the final dungeon right now. But I will not, because we have these super dungeons to deal with. I want to beat the super bosses, because once we defeat the final dungeon, we won't have the opportunity to go back to those bonus dungeons. It'll just roll credits. It's coarse and rough and irritating, and it gets everywhere. Alright, where is... Well, first off, I need a spot to heal, and then we'll go to Mount Duergar. Which is yet another D&D reference. Yeah, we'll go to Gaia first, because they have an inn where I can heal up the whole party. Oh wait, do they? Yes, they do. Okay. We've got 500,000 gil. Alright, let's see if I can find Mount Duergar on the map, or if I have to look into the guide for it. Well, we've been to that desert before. Let's head south. Nope, we've been there. So we're going to head north until we hit new land. Truth be told, I have to do this more often. I took a pretty substantially long break after my Mass Effect file got corrupted. And I wasn't able to finish the trilogy, and that upset me quite a bit. No, that's not Mount Wergar. Hey, yo, where are the dwarves at? I need them to make my super sword. Aha! Found it. Yeah. I will definitely let you know. It'll probably have to be sometime in January because most of the money I'm gonna make in December and November is gonna be for Christmas gifts for my family. Is this adamantite? Alright, I'll use this to make you the finest sword you'll ever wield. And I love how that's not just me putting on an accent. That's literally how they wrote it in the game. Done! In all my years I ne'er crafted a finer sword. Go and take her, she's yours. I have Excalibur. Alright. Hey man, the 80s were a wild time. Though I would argue Excalibur more falls into the latter because the Arthurian legends are definitely public domain by now. Oh yeah. Okay, that's Chaos Shrine, which means the first of the super dungeons is here. I will save the game. It was pretty ballsy of me not to save the game when I went to fight Tiamat. There are several accents I can't do. For example, I can't do a Welsh accent because it always ends up sounding Irish anyway. Oh no, that just took me directly into the dungeon. Okay, well, let's look at the map. Earthgift Shrine. We're going to want to head... That's not really a map. That's more of a suggestion. So we're just going to trek until we find something interesting. Like spiders. I don't like sand. It's coarse and rough, it's irritating, and it gets everywhere. I will say it's a nice change of pace, however. Normally, when we're doing elemental dungeon themes, sand somehow isn't associated with earth, it's more associated with wind. Which I never understood. Yeah, at this point I'm just following the palm trees. I mean, that does make sense. But tell that to other game developers and writers that don't associate it with Earth. Okay, so I'm definitely lost, but this time it's not because of my sense of direction. It's because the design of this dungeon is sand. So the enemies here are not nearly as tough as I would have expected from a endgame super dungeon. Watch them get tougher just because I said that. Okay, let's go up from... Ah! I found something in this desert. Doesn't mean I'm going the right way, but it means I'm not being unproductive. The oasis. Okay. So if I go... Okay. White Fang. What the hell is that? Oh, it just casts a spell and consumes the item, which are some of the most useless items in RPGs. We got... Speed drink. Isn't that like Dimitri's Go Juice? Okay. Now we're in the actual dungeon part of this dungeon. Ambushed? It wasn't an ambush. We just talked to a dude and he turned into 4 scorpions. Get icicled, idiot. Okay, now I can look at the map. And this is an actual map now. Okay, so what I'm going to do, from where we are, we're going to go over and around. Because that leads into a teleport pad into one of the boss rooms. Okay, I think unleashing the full Wrath of Excalibur on a tiny spider may be a little overkill against the spider. Scoldger. No, wrong one. Wait a minute. Where the hell am I going? This isn't the map that I see on the... Wait a minute. Okay. This is the most unorthodox dungeon. So it makes sense that this was made way after the original FF1 was made. This is technically a later release of the game. Black Goblin. Isn't that just an orc? According to Tolkien? Basically, I'm just going through to find a teleport pad to a boss room. Then once I defeat the boss, it'll send me back here and I'll have to find a different teleport pad. Rinse and repeat until I defeat 4 bosses. Elven Cloak. Is that better than anything we can currently use? Oh, it's a shield that wizards can equip. That's actually pretty cool. Now I need one for Cole. Where the fuck is the teleport pad? Uh-oh, the dungeon's starting to look a little different. So I might be on the right track. Who knows? I am making a lot of gil. Oh my, that's a lot of dudes. And by dudes, I mean random enemies disguised as people in armor for some reason. Oh, got another chest up here. Red Fang, that's just a spell casting item. Items that cast spells when you use them, as far as I've seen, have only been useful in Final Fantasy X because they made a character whose entire kit was based around using them. And they made them wildly more common for the purposes of that character using them. Hey, that's a tombstone? There's not even a... I can't even interact with the tombstone. Okay. Again, how are we ambushed if he's standing right in front of us? It wasn't a teleport pad. I was fighting my way to the stairs. This guide is a bit confusing when it comes to this dungeon. Yep, and now I select one of 4 boss rooms. So you've managed to reach these depths. I commend you. But your journey ends here, I'm afraid. Cerberus? Alright, well, let's do our normal thing when it comes to boss prep. I certainly plan to. Protera and haste on Lucy. From here, there's very little you can do to keep us from just nuking you into oblivion. In fact, I'm gonna flex on you by not even casting Flare. I'm just gonna use 0 MP spells. Because that's all I need. Get shat on, Cerberus. And I got a new ninja sword. I do have to heal, though. Kotetsu, huh? Is that a better ninja sword for my ninja? No, it's actually worse than the Sasuke's blade she's currently using. Alright, well. No, I don't want to, but I guess I'm gonna have to, because there's 3 more bosses I have to slay. So back into it. Oh, cool, I don't have to go through the desert anymore. That's actually really good. And now that I know the way through... Well, wait a minute. That was a new chest. Maybe I can take the same route and get another elven cloak for Cole. All's well that ends well, I guess. Let me take a look. Okay, so those... Okay, so the blue squares on the map are chests with random items in them, not teleport pads. Got it. See, I'm learning. Kind of. Yeah, so all the way to the right, all the way up. I'm basically moving in a square. The enemies are wimping out and running away from me rather than fight. Because we are in fact too strong. And I'm okay with that. What's up, Timmy? I'm not going to fight you. I will fight your brother Jimmy, though. So, this dungeon is suddenly a lot easier for me, but I could definitely do without the obscene encounter rate. I know. Well, correction. It's FF before 15, because 15 doesn't really have encounter rates, because the enemies are out there on the map moving independently, and not sequestered to the combat screen. But other than that, you are correct. Ah, there's no treasure chest up in this one. Okay. I may have just noticed. I probably could have gone to this dungeon a lot earlier in the game, and it would have been a lot more simple. Or not simple. It wouldn't have been as simple. It would be more challenging. But I waited until I cleared all 4 elemental fiends before going into the elemental dungeons. Treasure chest. Oh. I mean, yeah, I could use high potions, because I'm using those to heal instead of my white wizard, but I don't know. Still underwhelming in a dungeon of this level. Alright. Oh no! Oh! This one might last 2 rounds. It did last 2 rounds. They still did not deal more than 2 digits worth of damage to my party. I like when enemies nope out. It makes me feel powerful. Oh shit, not fighting that. No. No, 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 no. I am so upset right now. I thought I was gonna go to the boss rooms. I'm not making the Darth Vader reference again. Oh, what a pain in the ass. Oh, there's a treasure chest here. Ayo, that is not how the Catoblepas look in other Final Fantasy games. Or the mythology they come from. Fuck out of here. The Catoblepas, creatures from Greek mythology. They're basically giant cow-like creatures that spit poison. Like poison elementals in the shapes of cows. Where's the fucking oasis? I'm pissed. I mean, yeah, kind of bitchin'. Except in Final Fantasy, where they're usually always, like... Except in this game, apparently. Um, super difficult mini-bosses. And I think in 5 and 6, they're actually monsters you can summon. Yo, can we talk about how the music in 10 is some of the best in gaming in general? I fucking love that whole soundtrack. It is irrefutable evidence that video games are a form of artistic expression and deserve to be talked of on the same with the same amount of respect as film and theater. I will say Half-Life has more of a story when you get to Half-Life 2. But yes, it's just masterfully put together. And again, I haven't actually personally played through Half-Life 1, but I have binged Freeman's Mind a lot. I remember back in the early days of internet memes, we were so hopeful for Half-Life 3 to be a thing, and it never was. And it's not even a meme anymore because people have just given up. There we go. I made it. Take me to the boss room, you bastards. Can't hold any more of what? Of what? Okay, I'm at the boss room now. I don't know what boss is here to the right, so I'm gonna save. I don't think I have a choice though. I think the game locks me out from doing anything else. You've done well to come this far, but you will go no further. Echidna, the mother of monsters. Ooh, hasted with Excalibur. Get dunked upon. Death? No. Don't you do it. Haha, you missed! Keikakudori. God, and it's always Callum they do that to. Boom! The mother of monsters falls. A strange force bars the door. Yep, they will not let me do anything other than take the teleporter. Alright, 2 more runs. Let me use one of my portable Pokemon centers first, though. So, I think it randomizes. I think what it is it randomizes either the desert or the forest. But it only randomizes which one comes first, because no matter what, I have to do both in a single run. So the desert, once I complete the desert, I have to go through the forest, and then once I complete the forest, I get to fight the next boss. Okay. I'm sensing a Greek mythology theme with the bosses of this dungeon, however. What with Cerberus and Echidna. That's a weird patch of grass next to the trees. Am I near the oasis already? That'd be super bitchin' if I was. No, I'm not. Oh no! It's a tiny spider! And now it's dead. It gives me like no XP but a fuckload of gil, so I'm happy about that. Not that I need to buy anything else in this game. I think I'm far enough and powerful enough that there's like... No, there's still the holy spell. There's like one more spell for me to get. I just don't know where to get it. Come on, damn it! This is a ridiculous stretch of sand. I'm trying to use the palm trees as a landmark, but I'm not even seeing any of those. There's one. Okay. At least the enemies in this dungeon are weak as hell. Bada bing. And there's another one. I have no reason to believe that this strategy won't work, because it has worked twice before. It's just really tedious. White curtain. I need another elven cloak. Please, RN Jesus, could you give me an elven cloak? I mean, the Oasis will do too. Here's the forest. Come on, you're not even trying to present me with a challenge this time. And I'm gonna keep talking shit until I die, because usually when I talk shit in games is when I die. But this game hasn't been able to defeat me yet. Get dunked upon. Hopefully, the idea is once I go through all these tedious super dungeons, I will be strong enough to just absolutely wipe the floor with the final dungeon. It's like that one ProZD Vine where you smack the boss in one hit. I collected all 900 pine cones. Because that's really what it is. If you want to Kenpogi, I don't know what that is. But that's how you do it in games. You do all of the side quests. And that makes you just obscenely powerful. It's a sword? See, I did not even know that. Okay. Probably a ninja-only sword. No? Oh, you know what? It might be a monk weapon, and I don't have any monks in this party. Zippity zap, motherfuckers. Womp womp. Another chest. Vampire Fang. But we are almost to the boss room. Again. Damn, Callum. I think that's the first time you've done more than 1,000 damage in one hit. Pre-haste, that is. Nice. That's awesome. Protect drink. Wild Mag, what the heck are these? They're dead is what they are. Okay. Which boss is above Cerberus? That's awesome. Now, the question is, are you going to mod it? In me are all things great and small, extinguished. Die now, warriors of light. Nah, who the fuck is you? Two-headed dragon. Okay, so we stopped with the Greek mythology theme, and now we're just fighting Ghidorah. Got it. Hey, so Ghidorah has some good magic defense. But not good enough! Does Lucy cut off both heads? Bard's tunic. Yep. Bard's tunic is just a light loot, a tight... Oh. Okay. Probably isn't going to change anything about my current equipment loadout. Ugh. Alright. Uno mas. One more run through this accursed dungeon. Oh, cool. Forest first, which means the damn desert is going to be how I finish it. Hey, we got ourselves another viewer. Welcome, welcome. Doing our last run through this super dungeon before we can go to the other 3 super dungeons. You are not only a viewer, you are also in the game. How's it going, Edgar? Oh, nice. Well, I hope you are enjoying this day off. On the yes, those are the MP of each character. Do you want me to cast a spell so you are no longer at 666? Well, everyone else is beating you to the punch. Alright, fine. Can't do much other than attack with those two. Heal. Heal quickly. Black Cow. Wonder what that does. This is before the point in the series where you could just tell a character not to do anything. There we go. We are so close. Oh, wait, no, we're not so close. We still have the whole desert portion of the dungeon to do. Oh, that's so upsetting. Oh yes, by the way, Evgar, you are in fact worthy, because your character is wielding Mjolnir right now. Why is that? Mechanically speaking, you're literally the only character I can give it to. I mean, that's not even evil, that's just funny. No. Haha, you missed. You fool. Feel the wrath of Excalibur. Oh, there's a palm tree. There's 3 palm trees. Nice. Ah, shit, what happened, Izu? You good? Huh. Judging from your reaction, is that a good thing or a bad thing? Okay. Well, that's good. Are we talking like federal congressional staffer or more statewide? Because if it's the former, I am going to call you a fed. Yes, Edgar is a very old, very close friend. Another elven cloak, yes. I would like to finish this dungeon before D&D tonight. At the very least. Hopefully I can get at least 2 of them. Yes. This dungeon I should be able to complete. I don't know if I'd be able to do the fire one before game. I don't follow. Total? I do games Monday, Wednesday, Saturday, and Sunday. This is the same dungeon I was doing like an hour ago. Because the way it's set up is there are 4 bosses to this dungeon, but each time you defeat one, you have to go back and do the whole dungeon again. So this is my 4th time running through it. Honestly speaking, that I'm kind of at my limit when it comes to D&D games to be in. There we go, the final boss room. All that's left is the boss in the top right corner, above Echidna. probably going to be easy clap, but I'm going to save anyway. Oh, but there's a whole treasure chest next to it. There are none who can stop me in all of creation. You too shall fall before me. Yeah, no. No, thank you. Actually, wait, what am I doing? Haste. If I'm doing that much damage before haste, you're boned, my dude. Look at that. Oh, but it's healing itself. How about don't do that? Why is it always Callum? Evegar, you are not forced. No one's forcing you to support your friend. Get flared. Oh no! It died before Callum could get up. He's already so far behind. Get your ass up. He only does 1k a swing after being hit with haste. Yes, I am done with this dungeon. Gonna use my portable Pokemon Center and move on to the next one. Okay. Hellfire Chasm. Okay. How many bosses are in this one? Oh, mine lorda. Okay. This one's gonna be a bitch. But I don't think I have to go through it 4 different times. Or I might have to. That might be a recurring theme with these. That is kind of upsetting, honestly speaking, but sure, let's go to the next one. Up and to the left. That seems kind of busted. Monk and Cleric have really good synergy. Okay. So down to the right. No, there is no down to the right here. Where the fuck am I going? Okay. So we're going to go left down towards the bottom left corner. Or maybe not. I don't like this. Hermes shoes. Okay, so just like Light Cleric and Sun Soul Monk is all lasers. All the time. It's actually terrifying. More of the same enemies from the last one. Listen, I've seen the chaos you can cause in Callum's games. I'm still thoroughly convinced that Callum's next game, the entire plot is your fault. Because of some shit that Nogard did during the last game. That is why the plot is happening in this one. Or not his current one, but the next one. Okay, this is the one I gotta go down and to the right. Oh no. Oh, we're just taking periodic damage from existing. I don't like that. Silver Dragon? Never mind. I was worried over nothing. What the... Now, specifically, do you remember when Nogard had that nightmare creature trapped inside him, and then he used the knife and cut himself open and released it into the world? I think Callum's next campaign is when that thing you released is going to be a problem. So it's your fault. Ah, yes, Izu. See, puns are kind of Evegar's thing. To the point where in one of the games I'm DMing, Nis has Evegar's character Nis has been using a magical item since session 1 that heals, or it casts healing word whenever he makes a pun. I have no idea where I'm going. All I know is the encounter rate is ridiculous. Treasure chest. Phoenix down. We don't really need those anymore because Evegar can cast full life. Okay, why isn't this person moving? Pestering, pestering, pest. Yes, that is you. You just described yourself being in my way like that. You know you're not going to be able to follow through on that. If the cat wants attention, the cat's going to get attention, one way or the other. "'Twas never a matter of if, only when." It's every step. Why am I getting in fights every single step? Stop it. I'm not even exaggerating. What is this shit? I don't like this room. You haven't even cast anything yet. I think in the previous dungeon that was your maximum I haven't cast anything MP. Got it with the womp. I really don't like this. No, because Knick Knack was a Bond villain. That's... Okay, are you referencing what's happening on my game screen, or is that happening at your house? Fair. They're kind of everywhere in this room. I literally can't take 2 steps without having to fight something. At the very least, I'm getting levels out of it, but damn. And it doesn't help that I have to plan all of my pathing around these NPCs. I have seen clips of that on YouTube and TikTok, but I haven't actually watched the full stream. Please. Please. This dungeon is kind of bullshit. And I think I have to do what I did with the last one and end up doing it 4 times. Really, old wizardman? I just want to get to the next floor. Okay, wading through the sea of monsters isn't really the issue here. It's the rando NPCs that get in my way when I'm not fighting monsters. That's the bullshit. There are no max repels in Final Fantasy. Not in this game or any of the sequels. You just have to contend with the encounter rate. Really? That is a Pokemon reference, Izu. There are items in those games that if you use them, it actually severely reduces the encounter rate. I swear, if at the end of this path isn't the fucking next floor, I'm going to be very upset. But I'm not going to express it on camera. I'm just going to cry once the camera turns off. There it is. Okay. Oh my God! Okay. Out of the frying pan and into the literal fire. So where the fuck am I going this time? That was a waste of HP. Unfortunately, your exit spell doesn't work in battle. It would just take us out of the dungeon altogether, which would defeat the purpose of me going through all this suffering. Come on. There it is, okay. Oh my God, there's more! Right, heal everyone up. Oh, wait a minute. I think this might be it. I think this might be a boss room. Because I see doors. Save the game. Yep, this is a boss room. With an obligatory teleporter and everything, so I do have to do this 4 times. Shit! Ass. Ooh, what a treat. What a treat to be the one to send you to your graves. Perish knowing it was Scarmiglione who fed your corpses to the earth. Don't tell me. Oh my God. This is an actual boss from Final Fantasy IV that they just, like, copied and pasted into one. Oh shit. Alright, well, let's fuck this guy up. Is it gonna be all 4 of the Archfiends from Final Fantasy IV? That's who we fight in this dungeon? There we go. All of our prep work is done. Boom. But I'm not gonna... Knowing Scarmiglione. You've given me a fine death, indeed you have. And only in death can you know the true terror of Scarmiglione. I knew it. Just like in 4. I could have gone without them removing all my prep time. Because now I gotta re-up all my support spells. No, no, no! Oh, that hurts so bad. That hurts so bad. Evegar, if you can't super heal us before he does that again, we might be boned. Please. Please. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're okay. Heal again. While I have Cole hit him with the ice magic. Ha! You can't hit for shit, my guy. And away he goes. There's more? Okay. But why are we in the overworld and it said Hellfire Chasm? Okay. I think the guide said something about this. Okay, so what we need to do is go all the way down, get the airship. That's annoying. But it might be one of the most inspired dungeon choices yet. That being said, this dungeon is incredibly exhausting and I might call it after I defeat the next boss. Yep. And I will play D&D. And get my shit rocked, because apparently I'm being kidnapped by a bird. Wait, this isn't the airship, this is just the pirate ship. What in the hell? Okay. Sail to point 2, and then I get the airship. Okay. Death Elemental? No thanks. Blue troll? Why we got water trolls? I am... One thing, death elementals don't exist in my setting, and even if they did, I wouldn't let Nis summon them. Nis is already seriously OP. Oh shit. I may be lost. Nope. Not all places can be reached by boat, and it's the treasures in those places that I just can't get to. You can supposedly reach them with a canoe or an airship. A canoe is a boat, you dummy. Okay, so now I can go to the desert. Get the airship, get to the exit, and... Oh god, not... You just reminded me of that episode. Not there. Keep going to the right, and then up again. You just reminded me of that whole episode. That was wacky. Caleb's been binging the entire series, so I've been catching bits and pieces of it when he's home. Oh, come on. What? Where can I land? Oh. Oh, I can't land. Not there, at least. I have to actually land where I thought I didn't have to. This game is convoluted. Sorry, this dungeon is convoluted. It's actually scary that something this convoluted is in a game otherwise this simple. I haven't heard anything of a reboot. I heard something about another season from Dan Pavenmeyer himself, but nothing about a reboot of the whole series. The fuck is that port? There it is. Shit. Wait, so I go here. Oh my god. Yeah, I hate this dungeon. That's terrifying. I would not allow Nis to use that either. Also, I don't think Nis would want to. Thief's gloves. Do those actually steal shit, or... Nope. No. The answer is no to death elementals. For one thing, they don't even exist in my setting. Or if they did, they're just Reapers. Sin's a menace, and I'm glad he doesn't exist in this timeline. That's evil. I'm tempted to just say hard no. Also, you wouldn't be able to use them for, like, every attack. They'd be rather expensive and expend themselves once you shot them. That's how I would run Mimic Arrows. Alright, I think I finally landed at the right spot in the map for me to go all the way to the desert. And I feel like if we end up doing a battle royale one-shot between our characters, you should totally be Sin for that fight. Like how in Critical Role's first inter-party battle royale, we had Evil Pike. You're welcome. Oh my god, we're at the desert. We're almost there. Get the same airship raising cutscene, even though this isn't even the real overworld. And it was that easy. Oh my god. Swear, I'm gonna get to one more. I do have an airship already. That wasn't the real airship or the real overworld. That was, that was part of the dungeon. I'm gonna beat one more boss and then call it. I don't even know what that does. But okay. Ah, this is a pain. And I have to do this no. After I defeat this next boss, I have to do all of it again. But I'm not gonna do it all again this run. Not to do it in another stream. Grave Cleric. Maybe. Though, I don't think Grave Cleric is that evil. If only because the only other Grave Cleric I know of is Caduceus, and he's very not evil. I'm currently playing a Death Cleric. It's pretty cool. In Callum's main game he's running. Trickery Cleric is fun if you can do it right. Because Jester's an amazing character. But I respect Shadowheart every time because Trickery doesn't work in Baldur's Gate 3. Okay, another boss room. Let's save. Let's do some heals. And I didn't even use all of the basic potions. Oh no. This isn't a boss room. This is just another dungeon. Well, not a whole other dungeon, but another dungeon floor. Shit. Why is it so needlessly complex? It is. It is huge. And the encounter rate is upsetting. And I have to do it again to beat all the bosses in it. And then I have 2 more dungeons of roughly the same size after. And then the final dungeon of the game, which is considerably less complex. I've already been going longer than I had intended to, but you know what? I have to beat another boss before I leave. Oh my god. Yeah, once the camera shuts off, there's going to be quite a bit of crying going on. Oh, I found where I need to go, but it involves so much backtracking. I didn't even know that was a thing. That's kind of terrifying. Okay. Please tell me. No. No, 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 no. Not another one of these. That is terrifying. Emergency exit. Oh, that's a fantastically amazing item, actually. Okay. We're gonna head to the right. I think this is it. I think this is the final floor with the second boss. Or with the second set of bosses. So we're gonna save Rubicant for the last because he's the leader of them. Alright. Boss fight time. I suppose I underestimated you. I didn't think you would make it this far. No matter. Barbarisha's winds shall cut you down. Yeah. Set up. Oh no. Okay, cool. So we're gonna find our gold needles and use that on Callan. And we're gonna continue our setup. I don't like that either. Oh my god, what did you do to us? That's some damage I don't like. Okay, cool. So we're gonna attack. We're gonna attack. We're gonna heal. We're gonna haste. Wow, she hits like a truck. Okay. Flare. No, not another ray spell. Oh. Okay, that does not do much at all. Okay, so do invisibility again. Just in case she tries to smack Callum with another fucking ray beam. There we go. Now we have full setup. Oh, I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like how it picks us up and drops us. She might be the toughest boss we've fought. Just straight up. No. Haha, you missed. Invisibility spell. But we won. But we won. Get dunked upon. Braveheart? What weapon is that? No, it's not better than Excalibur. I am not doing the whole dungeon again. At least not tonight. It'll probably have to be tomorrow after work. Okay, and then it takes us out. Yep. As will I, but I plan on doing both. I plan on doing D2 for a bit, and then I plan on streaming for a bit. There we go. And like that, we have completed one run of the Hellfire Chasm. Thankfully, unlike Earthgift Shrine, we only need to do 2 runs instead of 4. But yeah, perfectly understandable, considering, what happened with Lance Reddick and the fact that, you know, the video game industry is striking and unionizing, and I think that's going to be good for the industry as a whole. But it will come with some delays. But yeah, not at all. It needs to be done. But I thank you for joining me. I am going to sign off and get ready for D&D. And I will talk to you again tomorrow when I'm on D2. You as well. And I will post this on YouTube immediately, because if I don't do it immediately, apparently the files just get lost. So hooray. Alright, I'll catch you later.